Picture this. You're watching a professional basketball game on national television when suddenly a player smacks a clipboard out of her own coach's hands like she's swatting a fly. That's exactly what happened when Angel Reese decided to turn a timeout into a WWE moment, shocking viewers and leaving everyone asking the same question. What level of privilege do you need to unlock before assaulting office supplies becomes acceptable behavior? The Chicago Sky was locked in a nail-biting 77-77 tie with the Washington Mystics, just 29.9 seconds left on the clock. This should have been crunch time, the moment when champions are made and coaches earn their paychecks. Instead, we got a front row seat to Angel Reese's latest meltdown as she violently knocked the clipboard from assistant coach Ann Crosby's hands during what should have been a crucial timeout. The cameras caught every second of this Bush League display of disrespect, and the internet exploded faster than a shaken soda bottle. But here's the thing. This wasn't some heat-of-the-moment slip-up. This was the culmination of weeks of Angel Reese positioning herself as the victim in her own story. She'd been on a crusade against WNBA officiating, telling reporters she was tired of this garbage and demanding changes. She even had the audacity to post on social media that the refs were pissing her off, as if that somehow justified her behavior. The woman shot 15 free throws in that game. 15, and still found reasons to complain about the officiating. What makes this even more infuriating is the pattern we're seeing. Angel Reese has mastered the art of playing the victim while simultaneously being the problem. She'll throw a tantrum, disrespect her coaching staff, then run to social media to spin the narrative. Her fans eat it up like it's gospel, defending every outburst as passion or leadership. Since when did leadership include publicly humiliating the people trying to help you succeed? The league's response? Crickets. Absolute silence. No suspension, no fine, not even a strongly worded statement. Meanwhile, other players get crucified for far less. The message is crystal clear. If you bring in enough social media engagement and controversy, you're untouchable. The WNBA has essentially created a two-tier justice system where stars can act however they want, as long as they generate clicks and views. Social media immediately turned into a battlefield. Team Angel was out in full force, crafting elaborate defenses about how she's just passionate and fighting for what's right. They compared her to legends like Serena Williams, which is insulting, considering Serena never needed to body slam office supplies to assert dominance. On the other side, fans demanded accountability, asking why professional athletes can't show basic respect to their coaches. There's no middle ground anymore. You're either Team Clipboard or Team Chaos. The real tragedy here isn't just Angel Reese's behavior. It's what the league's non-response tells us about modern sports. Drama sells. Controversy drives engagement. Accountability is bad for business. We've entered an era where throwing tantrums is considered competitive spirit, where disrespecting authority figures is rebranded as authenticity. The WNBA has essentially become a reality TV show where the actual basketball is secondary to whatever fresh chaos is erupting on the sidelines. Think about what this means for the coaching staff. Ann Crosby, the VP of Operations, who got her clipboard smacked, is trying to do her job, helping her team win games. Instead, she's become a prop in Angel Reese's personal drama series. How do you coach someone who publicly disrespects you? How do you maintain authority when the league won't back you up? These coaches are being set up to fail, and the players know it. The excuse-making has reached Olympic levels. Apparently, Angel Reese was just expressing herself or showing raw emotion? Since when did violently separating clipboards from coaches' hands become an acceptable form of self-expression? If this is the new standard for leadership, then we're all in trouble. Young girls watching this aren't seeing a role model. They're seeing someone who thinks rules don't apply to her. Here's what really gets me. Angel Reese knows exactly what she's doing. She understands that every tantrum buys her another 100,000 Instagram followers. Every controversial moment gets her more podcast sponsorships and streaming deals. She's weaponized chaos, and the league is too scared to stop her because controversy equals profit. Meanwhile, teams that actually respect their coaches and play with class get ignored because good behavior doesn't trend on TikTok. The precedent this sets is dangerous. If stars can assault office supplies without consequences, what's next? Where does it end? With coaches bringing backup clipboards? With players showing up in body armor just to survive timeouts? We're witnessing the death of respect in professional sports, and it's being live-streamed for our entertainment. The WNBA had a choice: stand up for basic respect and accountability, or enable bad behavior because it generates revenue. They chose the money. They chose the drama. They chose to let Angel Reese know that she's above the rules that govern everyone else. In doing so, they've sent a message to every young player watching: act out, cash in, and consequences are optional. This isn't about basketball anymore. It's about a league that's lost its way, prioritizing viral moments over values. Angel Reese didn't just slap a clipboard. She slapped the very concept of respect, and the WNBA handed her a bonus check for it. Welcome to modern sports, where the real game isn't on the court, it's on social media. And the only rule is that there are no rules for the chosen few. The saddest part? This could have been a teaching moment. A chance to show young athletes that talent comes with responsibility. That being a star means being held to a higher standard, not a lower one. Instead, we got another episode in the Angel Reese show where accountability went to die, and bad behavior got rewarded with more fame and fortune.